Hey guys, how's it going? So I thought with everything going on and everyone going back to work now and what's happening, I thought I'd cover what I think the future is going to be of the entertainment industry and everything going on and workflow. So let's jump into it. So let's cover the important things first of all, such as live events. Now, I don't think they're going to be happening at least till Christmas, and possibly, well, definitely for some next year. For example, some of the West End shows have cancelled tickets till 2021. It's looking like they're not going on till next year, and I think this year's festival season is completely and utterly gone. So you're probably going to find that festival lineups are going to get moved to next year with a few changes in the lineup. But hopefully tours such as bands tours are going to go on this winter time, so fingers crossed for that. But I think the biggest changes that we're going to see happen in the music industry aren't going to be to do with the live sector or anything like that. I think that from December time or a year's time, things are pretty much going to be a bit more back to normal, maybe less people land in venues towards that time period, but within a couple of years I think it's going to readjust and be back to normal. So I think what's going to happen there is social distancing is going to be the main thing, maybe seeing more masks at gigs with the amount of people there, but that's pretty much just going to be it. The biggest change isn't going to be the live sector, it's pretty much going to be, well, actually office sector. I think those guys working in the office is going to completely change now that everyone's had about 3 months at home of working from home, and these offices can see that their staff can work from home and maybe reduce their office space. You don't need to have a 100 square foot office when you can have a much smaller office and have staff working remotely. You're going to see, I think, more and more offices having staff work remotely. This means that they can be having staff working all around the world, working together at the same time. Now, I don't mean this is a bad thing, I think it's a good thing. I also think what's going to happen with the current staff, you're going to find that instead of going, hey, let's have our staff come in 5 days a week, it's going to change to, right, you're in the office 2 days a week, and then 3 days a week you're working from home. Now, why am I thinking this? Well, there is examples of this already. I mean, the banking sector actually are sharing desks. A lot of the time, they're now given laptops and then told, right, you're working from home 2-3 days a week, and the other times you're in the office. So they're not in the office as much as everyone thinks they are. I think that's going to be the way forward. Now, as someone that works from home, I thought I'd share a few helpful ways of keeping that work ethic and carrying on and actually setting yourself up to work from home. So let's look at some stuff that I do and what I think you guys should be doing to work from home. So one of the things that I've found that working from home means is you're going to find that you're going to have to find a space to work in. But what do I mean by that is, don't set your office space up in somewhere where, for example, living room, because it's going to be a distraction. TV's right there, you don't need that now. This isn't also, I'm lucky in the fact I can actually have an office at home, but what I'm trying to say is not everyone has that ability, so you've got a spare room, use that. But if you do have to use your living room as your office space, try to find some way of segregating yourself off, whether it's by putting your desk so that you're not even looking at the TV, so the TV's behind you and you're having to look at the opposite way, or find some way of segregating yourself from that, because that means that by having that access to the TV, it's going to be a distraction. Also, it's going to be a distraction because other people want to watch it, especially in current times. Now when everyone goes back to school and other work, it's going to be a bit easier. Next thing to look at is, well, how are we going to set up an office? And what do I mean by that? Well, because we're possibly going into work a couple of days a week, we're going to need 2 different computers. Yes, 2 different computers. If you're just doing typing work, general sort of office work, you can probably get away with one, and I'm going to recommend a laptop for that. But if you're a music creator or someone in the creative world, I think a desktop is kind of the best thing. And honestly, even in normal work, I think a desktop and a laptop are what you're going to need. The main reason is a desktop gives you an actual space to work in, like a physical, this is my office, this is my space, this is where I'm going to work from. And a laptop, you can be tempted to go, I'm just going to go and sit in the living room or lounge, whatever you want to call it, and I'll just get on with this, or I can watch TV while I get on with this. Just don't. So I would recommend a desktop and a laptop, because laptop allows you to take your work to work, and then desktop is a desktop. It's a physical workspace, a desk. It's like working in an office. That's the next thing I'm going to recommend that you do is stick to normal work time. You know, get up at normal time, go to work at normal time. This allows you to keep in with your colleagues, same time frame, and also gives you that mental ability of thinking, right, I'm at work, I'm here to work. Instead of going, oh, let's get on with my normal stuff, get on with work later on in the evening. It's not always a good idea. So I'm suggesting and saying, keep your normal work time. Okay, so we've got the home office set up now. We've got an office there, and one of the biggest things that we're going to find, unlike normal workplaces where, let's say you have a problem with your laptop or computer in it, you lose something and it's now gone. Your work is now gone. There's no system to back it up on because it's not automatically backed up. So you're working from home now, and also you've never got a desktop or a laptop. You're going to want to get yourself a little hard drive, even if it's just a 1TB one, like £40, not a massive amount of money. It's just a good idea to back all your work up. So what I'm going to suggest is, whatever you're doing, just back your work up, have a backup of it. Just that's not on a computer, so it's on the computer, and put it somewhere else in case something goes wrong and that thing dies. So another one of the things that I do, because of working at home, I want to be able to keep in contact with family and also be able to, well, you know, keep an normal work sort of thing. So I actually, like a lot of business people do, actually have 2 phones. Now one's for family stuff and one's for work-based stuff. So simple, 2 phones. Now, okay, phones are expensive. But what I'm suggesting you do is, I don't know, instead of getting rid of that old phone, you keep it and buy like a £10 a month contract. It's cheap and it allows you to have a work phone, a work number that people contact you on. And there you go. It's just like having a work office phone, and it's just going to be a little thing. But I think what's going to happen is, if this is going to become a common thing that a lot of people are going to be working from home, then they're going to be given a work phone. It just means that the office now knows that they've got a number that they can contact you on within work hours, and you can contact them, another work colleague. But the benefit of having a work phone as well as a personal phone is that it hits 5 o'clock, you can turn that work phone off. It's now turned off, you've got a personal phone, and that's all that you need. You don't need to be answering calls outside of work time. Outside of work time is family time. Which brings me on to my next point. You're working from home, you've got children. Well, you're going to find you're going to be distracted by them. Don't get annoyed. Look at it this way. Where, 3 months ago, you're working from home, working in the office. You don't get to see your kids. You get home like 6 o'clock. You get 6 o'clock to like 9 o'clock at night, maybe 10 o'clock. and actually seeing your kids. And then you got the weekend. Now, come on, doesn't everyone want to spend more time with their family? Working from home means more time with your family. Yes, you're going to get distracted by them, but look at it this way: you can spend more time with them. You can sit down and have lunch with them, and also you can get your work done between you and me. Spend time with your kids. Come on. What else are you going to do? Right, so let's look back at the points that we had. With everything going on, we want to give ourselves a space where we can work in. So we're having our own space. That's number one. Secondly, is minimise distractions. So removing things like this out of the room. So the phone thing counts as distractions as well. So having two phones, it minimises distractions. Thirdly, simply just enjoy the time at home and not having to travel. Not having to travel means a better environment. It means a better future for everyone. So please like, subscribe, and leave a comment below. See you next time.